Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Brew Crew Nation 98, your one-stop shop for all things Milwaukee Brewers, with another week in Brewview from Tuesday, August 16th of 2022, all the way through today, the 23rd of August in 2022. And the week started out pretty good with the Brewers winning in extra innings against the, at the time, very red hot and probably still red hot Los Angeles Dodgers 5-4 in 11 innings. Games start off with the bottom of the first inning with Willy Adames homering to deep right center, scoring both himself and Christian Yelich. And that would be all the scoring for a while until the top of the fifth inning against starter Brandon Woodruff, who pitched a very good game. We'll get into stats later. When there was home runs by Joey Gallo and Mookie Betts to tie the game up at 2 apiece. And then in the bottom of the fifth inning, Christian Yelich hit his first home run since mid-June with a mammoth 453-foot moonshot to deep right center to give the Brewers a 3-2 lead. Then on the top of the seventh inning against Matt Bush, Chris Taylor homered 392 feet to deep right center, and the game will remain a 3-3 tie until the top of the 11th inning, when Justin Turner singled to right center and scored Freddie Freeman. But the hero came in at the bottom of the 11th when Victor Caratini singled and scored both Andrew McCutchen and Hunter Renfroe, winning the Brewers the game. Key guys for the Brewers: Christian Yelich went 1 for 4 with a home run, a walk, 2 runs scored. Willy Adames 1 for 5 with a home run. Victor Caratini, of course, with the game-winning hit, bringing in 2 runs. And Brandon Woodruff went 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts. Key guys in the bullpen: Taylor Rogers had a scoreless inning, Devin Williams and Hunter Milner all had scoreless innings, and Brent Suter got the win. And then next day, on Wednesday, August 17th, the Brewers lost a very close game to the Dodgers, losing 2-1. Eric Lauer went 7 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, but Tony Gonsolin was just lights out, going 7 innings, no earned runs. And the scoring was Austin Barnes hit a home run on top of the 6th, Max Muncy hit a home run on top of the 7th, and then the bottom of the 8th, Christian Yelich singled in, the only score for the Brewers, and gave it a 2-1 lead, and the Brewers couldn't do anything after that. For the Brewers, only 3 guys got hits. Christian Yelich went 1 for 4 with the RBI. Keston Hiura hit pretty well, went 2 for 4. And then Mario Feliciano for catcher, while Omar Narvaez was still on the IL at the time, went 1 for 2. Pitching-wise, Brewers pitched very good. It's just we couldn't hit the Dodgers, one of the best pitchers in the NL going up against us. Eric Lauer went 7 solid innings, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks. And then Strzelecki went a scoreless inning, and Bruce Suter went a scoreless inning. And then last game of the series, a chance to even up the 4-game set against the top team in NL. The Brewers did so, winning 5-3 over the LA Dodgers, with Corbin Burnes going 5 2/3 with 3 earned runs, getting the win. Devin Williams saving the game. And started out with a guy who was red hot this week, with Andrew McCutchen hitting a home run to deep center in the bottom of the first. And then again in the bottom of the third, Andrew McCutchen homered and scored, and Christian Yelich giving the Brewers a 3-0 lead. Bottom of the fifth, Hunter Renfroe homered, gave the Brewers a 5-0 lead. And then in the top of the sixth, Corbin started to struggle a little bit, gave up a single to Will Smith that scored a run, and a triple by Gavin Lux that scored in 2 more. But Milwaukee was able to hold him off after the end of that, evening up the series against the top team in the NL. Key guys, McCutchen went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Hunter Renfroe went 3 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Pitching-wise, Corbin Burnes went 5 2/3, 6 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. And then Boxberger had a third of an inning pitch to mop up after Burnes. And then scoreless innings by Taylor Rogers, Matt Bush, and Devin Williams striking out the side to end the game. And the Brewers have split the series 2-2. And then a little bit of disappointment over the weekend against inferior Chicago Cubs. The Brewers dropped the first game of the series on Friday the 19th. A very close game, 8-7. Just bad start. Good, actually, it was a good start for the Brewers in the top of the first, but Andrew McCutcheon hit another home run and scoring in Christian has given the Brewers a 2-0 lead. But in the bottom of the first, the Brewers gave up 3 runs to Seiya Suzuki double, a from Reyes triple, and infield single by Ian Happ. Then in the bottom of the second, Wilson Contreras hit a sac fly to give the Cubs a 4-2 lead. But in the top of the third, the Brewers had 2 home runs, one by Rowdy Tellez to give it a 4-3 game. The Hunter Renfroe gave the Brewers the lead with another home run by himself. Then bottom of the 5th inning, Patrick Wisdom homered and hit a 2-run home run to give the Cubs a 6-5 lead. Top of the 6th, Yelich got a ground out RBI. And then Willie Adames reached on an infield single and then scored Tyrone Taylor to give the Brewers a 7-6 lead. But then in the bottom of the 6th, Christopher Morel homered a 2-run shot to give the Cubs an 8-7 lead, and that's where the game ended up. Key guys for the Brewers, Yelich went 5 for 2 with an RBI. Adames 1 for 4 RBI. Rowdy Tellez had a home run. McCutcheon 1 for 3 with a home run. Renfroe 2 for 4 with a home run. And pitching wise, it was a struggle. Aaron Ashby struggled. He's actually now on the IL. And he went 5 innings. He gave up 6 earned runs. And then Holtby Miller also gave up 2 earned runs. But then Strzelecki and Boxberger both had 1 inning each with 2 strikeouts ending the game. So a bit of a disappointment heading into a series against the Cubs where we can try to gain some ground against the Red Hot Cardinals, who I'll talk about at the end. And then on the 20th of August, the Brewers dropped the game in the extra innings 6-5 against the Cubs. So that means we lost the series. But I started out good with McCutcheon getting RBI on a fielder's choice. And then didn't have a score until the bottom of the 5th when Wilson Contreras had a 2-run shot. Then the Brewers scored on top of the 8th to give it a 3-2 lead by Willie Adames with a 2-run shot. Then bottom of the 9th, Nick Madrigal singled to shallow center, tying the game. Then we went to extras. And the top of the 10th, Mike Brosseau hit a single. And Luis Urias scored, giving the Brewers a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the 10th, there was a sacrifice fly. That led Ian Happ to score. Top of the 11th, Colton Wong reached on the fielder's choice, and Andrew McCutcheon scored on it. And then bottom of the 11th, Patrick Wisdom doubled to score Nico Horner, and then Wilson Contreras singled to get Rafael Ortega in for the winning run. Key stats, Yelich went 1 for 4 with the walk. Adames 2 for 4 with the walk and a home run. McCutcheon had an RBI, Wong had an RBI, and Brosseau had an RBI. And Freddie Peralta started the game, did very well coming out. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. And then we had scoreless innings by Suter and Bush. And then Devin Williams struggled, giving up an earned run that led to the tie game, but did have no strikeouts, but 3 walks. He had a lot of command issues that day. And Taylor Rogers pitched pretty well. 1.1 innings pitched. He did have a run scored, but that's because of the placement rule. And that's the only reason only scored on a run. And then Strzelecki lost the game after 2/3 of an inning pitch with 2 runs and 1 of them earned. And then on Sunday the 21st, the Brewers were able to manage to salvage the series against the Cubs, winning 5-2 with a lot of home runs. So started off kind of bad with Ian Happ homering in the bottom of the first and Seiya Suzuki homering in the bottom of the 4th. Both of them solo shots to give the Cubs a 2-0 lead. But on top of the 7th, the Brewers answered right back with Rowdy Tellez hitting a home run and Keston Hiura also hitting a home run in that inning. Then top of the 8th, Willie Adames hit a sacrifice fly to score on Colton Wong. Then Keston Hiura homered again in the top of the 9th, scoring in Tellez for the final score of 5-2 Milwaukee. Key stat guys, Adames went 1 for 3 with the RBI. McCutcheon 1 for 4. Tellez 1 for 3 with a home run. And main guy, Keston Hiura, 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Pitching wise, Brandon Woodruff went 5 2/3 with 2 earned runs and 5 strikeouts. Brent Suter got the win with 1.1 innings of scoreless baseball, and then both Boxberger and Rogers, who got the save, also had scoreless innings. So disappointing series, but offense scored a lot of runs, which is a very good sign heading into another 3-game set. against the Dodgers, where we're going to discuss the first game of the set when the Brewers won 4-0 over the Dodgers. Starting off the series very, very well. Scoring wise, started in the top of the fourth with Luis Urias homering to deep left center to give the Brewers a 1-0 lead. And then there was no scoring until the top of the ninth inning when Christian Yelich doubled to left center, scoring Willie Adames. Luis Urias hitting a sacrifice fly to score in Yelich, and Keston Hiura hitting another home run to give the Brewers a 4-0 lead. Got stats for today. Adames went 1 for 4 with a double. Yelich went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Urias 1 for 2 with a home run, and Hiura 1 for 4 with a home run. Pitching wise, we had Eric Lauer going 5 innings of scoreless baseball with 2 strikeouts. Then we had Strzelecki with 1 inning and 2 strikeouts. Hunter Milner 1.1 innings, 2 strikeouts. Matt Bush had 2/3 innings, and Jason Alexander coming in up from AAA after Aaron Ashby went on the IL with 1 inning of scoreless baseball. So overall, not too terrible. We managed to sorry, my computer was just technology issues. So in that span of the week, we took 3 out of 4 for the Dodgers, because this is from Tuesday to Tuesday, not including the Monday game where we lost last week. So we took 3 out of 4 for the Dodgers, which is really good. But we lost 2 out of 3 to the Cubs. But overall, we had a 500 record. Over 500. We went 4-3 in the past 7 games. Unfortunately, we lost ground in the division because the Cardinals are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. And they are 8-2 in the last 10 games. And they're being powered by the will of Albert Pujols. And if you're a fan of baseball, you want Albert to keep hitting. The reason why is because he's 7 home runs away from reaching 700 career home runs. This is probably the only time in my lifetime that I might see a guy reach 700. And I don't care if that means the Cardinals run away with the division. I want Albert to hit 700. That's just me as a baseball fan. That would be absolutely amazing. But the Brewers are now 4.5 games behind the Cardinals in the NL Central Division race. But better news is we're only a 1.5 games behind the struggling San Diego Padres in the last wild card race. And Josh Hader has actually really struggled for the Padres. In 5 games for the Padres, he only has 3.1 innings pitched, a 16.2 ERA. So, safe to say, I love you, Josh. I hope you get better, but early returns are looking good for the Brewers on that because Hader has absolutely struggled. But that is it for today. This week's Week in Brewview. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll be back whenever there's a major news story concerning the Brewers or for next week's Week in Brewview. And I'll see you all next time.